lovelies. Welcome to your full moon in Pisces tarot reading. My name is Natasha. This reading is for the collective, so guess what? If it found its way to you, you are part of my collective. I set the intention that this finds who it needs to find. Welcome. As you can see, I'm in a new space. This is my new house. I just moved like 6 days ago, and this is technically my dining room, but behind me is my apothecary, so all these jars are for spell work. I have zodiac blends down here. This I use for my retreats. So, you know, if you ever come to one of my retreats, you get a gift bag with some really awesome stuff in it. And that's what this is for. This is gonna be where you see me from now on for my tarot readings, for my yoga classes. This is kind of my filming area. I can't wait to take you guys on a tour of my new house. Once I'm done unpacking, I made sure this space was unpacked so I could get back to work. But yeah, it is the Pisces full moon. I'm a Pisces, I'm very excited. The Pisces full moon is on September 10th. And right before that, literally the day before on September 9th, is the Mercury retrograde. So yeah, we already have, so with Mercury retrograde, we will have 6 planets in retrograde when this Pisces full moon happens. You know, it's gonna be a little intense. By November, we will have almost every planet in retrograde except for one. And yeah, there is just, you know, it's very chaotic energy when it comes to retrogrades. Lots of reflection, lots of, you know, things that go wrong. However, I used to fear Mercury retrograde, right? I used to be so scared of it, and now it's kind of like, I accept it. I'm like, you know, what's gonna happen is gonna happen. I don't have any control over it, and I am kind of, you know, aligned enough that there's like a meme that's like, be aligned enough that Mercury retrograde doesn't fuck with you, and I feel like that's kind of where I am. You know, it sucks sometimes, but the key to winning Mercury retrograde is to not let it get the better of you, right? When that thing happens, because stuff will go wrong, it's just accepting that stuff's gonna go wrong. When that happens, just being like, all right, like feeling your feelings and then moving on. So, but we're talking about the full moon. Full moon's in Pisces. I'm a Pisces. I love it. This full moon is all about releasing anything blocking your intuition. So Pisces rules the third eye chakra, rules your intuition in the body. Pisces rules the feet and the pineal gland, which they do call the third eye, because that is the gland that rules our dreams, that produces melatonin. It's kind of a gland that, you know, it's a little bit mysterious, it's a little bit illusion-y, which also Pisces in tarot is ruled by the moon card. Cancer rules the moon in the sky, but in tarot, Cancer rules the chariot, Pisces rules the moon. So it's that very illusion, dreamy energy, but we know that full moons are about releasing. So this full moon is a bit of an emotional release. You know, Pisces is a water sign. It's kind of known for, you know, emotions. A bit of an emotional release, but really specifically releasing anything blocking your intuition, anything that's blocking you from going after your dreams. One of the decks we're using, actually both the decks we're using are created by Bakara Wintner, and this is the sister deck to postcards from liminal space. This is what we'll be using for oracle cards. But in the postcards from liminal space, there is a card that says the enemy of intuition is self-doubt. The enemy of intuition is self-doubt, and that is the name of the game here for this full moon, is letting go of that self-doubt, letting go of anything blocking your intuition. I wrote down embrace delusion, because Pisces is a little bit delusional, but I wouldn't be where I am now without a little bit of delusion. So lean into the delusion, release anything blocking you from following your dreams, release anything blocking you from your intuition. What else? Yeah, we got lots of retrogrades coming, and with all those retrogrades, we need to be trusting our intuition, right? So yeah, I think that's all I have to say about this full moon. I have here this piece of labradorite. I wonder if I can catch the flash on the camera. I really like this piece. I found it in a crystal shop the other day because the flash, it only shows up in, like, if you hold it at like a really certain angle. I don't know if I'll be able to get it, but it's just a very unique piece of labradorite. But anyways, I charged this in the Pisces full moon yoga class, which is also on my channel. If you haven't done it yet, I recommend you go do it. We'll be charging crystals. You don't have to use labradorite. You can use any crystal that you'd like, but I charge labradorite because labradorite is a crystal of Pisces and of the moon. You can use moonstone, you can use any clear quartz. That's what I have here. I also have some incense from Killstar. It's very bright. It's very like pink magenta, and it smells really good. So I have this little cauldron incense burner, and I have Pisces matches. There's Pisces on there, so I'm going to light some incense and just cleanse my decks really fast. I don't know how they got it this color, but it is lovely. So I'm gonna put this in my little cauldron incense holder if it wants to stay. All right. Take a nice deep breath for me. Set your intention for this reading. If there's anything you're hoping to get out of this reading. So be it so it is, my friends. We got this incense a-burning. It's gonna cleanse my decks. I'm gonna cleanse myself, because man, moving is definitely getting me in a good way. You know, I'm very, very happy, and this is kind of my dream place. But you know, hopefully there's not a smoke alarm above me. Okay. I'm like, this incense is going. I'm gonna move it so it's not right in front of the camera. All right, friends, let's start shuffling. So hopefully you set an intention. Look at that, I just got the deck and look who's there. There's the moon in all of her glory. This is the Way Home Tarot, also by the creator of the other deck that I was talking about, that has that quote, "The enemy of intuition is self-doubt." We are just getting covered in the smoke from this incense. I love it. I'm very excited about this full moon because I get to watch it from my new rooftop deck, which I am very excited about. It has crazy views of Las Vegas and of the Strip and of the mountains. I'm right next to Red Rock National Park, so it is just amazing views. If you want to see it, I post on my Instagram a lot. All right, shuffling the Oracle deck, and just send your intention my way if you came to this reading hoping to get a certain something out of it. The last live reading I did in my membership, which I do have a membership here on YouTube if you're interested in live readings, live yoga, all that jazz, I felt that the Tower was going to come out, and it did come out. I'm feeling pretty good about this reading though. I'm feeling hopeful. I'm feeling like a new journey. Maybe we'll get the Fool. I'm not really sure. It just feels, you know, the retrograde's gonna be a little intense, lots of retrogrades, but I feel good about this full moon. So, all right, friends, let's pull some cards about it. Just breathe for me. The Devil really wants to come out. I don't see you, Devil card. All right. Okay. All right. I'm here for it. A little bit of Cups energy. All right, my friends. I feel pretty good about this. Definitely no Tower. All right, I pulled one more card just because I felt like we weren't finished, and I was right. So I'm going to turn this around and show you what we got here, and we're going to talk about it. All right, lovely. So the last card that I pulled was the Hangman, because I felt like I've been feeling this energy like a lot. And I kind of felt it before. I wasn't expecting it now, but I think it's here for a reason, because I just felt pulled to pull another card, so that's who I pulled. We have the Two of Pentacles, the Empress, the Mother of Swords, the Daughter of Wands. The Mother of Swords is also the Queen of Swords. Daughter of Wands is the Page of Wands, Two of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. So let's talk about it. All right, my lovelies. So I like to kind of read past, present, future when it feels like that's kind of what's going on here. Sometimes I read differently, but that's kind of what I'm picking up here. So in the past, we have the Two of Pentacles and the Daughter of Wands. Two of Pentacles and Daughter of Wands, or Page of Wands. And I feel like the Two of Pentacles is about in balance, because traditionally Every time I touch the table, the camera moves. I apologize. Traditionally, the Two of Pentacles is a dude juggling, like he's juggling 2 pentacles. And that's kind of the energy, right? We were feeling very unbalanced, whether it's work-life balance, whether you have too much going on, you're just juggling all this stuff and you're like, Pentacles is the suit of the material, the physical, earth energy. So something in the real world, in the physical world, just felt completely unbalanced. For me, it was the whole moving situation. Like, that was just terrible. You know, it wasn't my choice to move. I was kind of forced to move because my landlord was selling my last house. But this, with the Daughter of Wands, is like you did something about it, right? You did something fiery, fireworks, like you went above and beyond. You did something maybe a little delusional, like you felt this way and you didn't let it get the best of you. You were like, I'm gonna make the best of it. Like, I'm not gonna let this get the best of me. I'm gonna make the best of it. Ooh, flying cards. I'm gonna tap into that Page of Wands energy, that Wands, that fire energy, and I'm just gonna go for it. Like, if I'm feeling off, if I'm feeling unbalanced, I'm going to bring myself into balance by doing something maybe a little bit crazy. You know, something that's going to light your fire, which I did. That's what I did. I went for my dream place. I was like, you know what? If I have to move, I'm going to go big or go home. That's kind of what I felt like we did here. We were like, all right, I'm going to go for it. And again, it means something different for everyone. It can be a different way that you kind of went big, or a different way that you kind of shook things up a little bit. But whatever it was, it paid off, right? Because in the present, we have the Empress and the Two of Cups, the Divine Feminine, and then the Baby card to the Lovers, right? This is very sweet, Divine Feminine energy, very in tune with the full moon, right? The full moon is that lunar feminine energy. And, you know, the Empress is about creativity, creating something new. It can be a card of pregnancy, but it's creating anything. It doesn't have to be like actually creating a baby. It can be creating anything. But now that you've kind of taken that risk, you know, you kind of brought things into balance by force, almost by kind of some kind of explosive, again, shaking things up above and beyond kind of energy. Now it's like, okay, you did the thing. Now it's kind of come back to that like soft feminine energy. The Daughter of Wands is kind of like that really fiery feminine energy. And we're kind of bringing back to the soft feminine energy. You know, obviously just, it's because I just moved into a new house. I'm feeling very like home and hearth, like kind of making, you know, treating yourself sweetly, kind of that Two of Cups energy. I feel like the Two of Cups is the Baby card to the Lovers, but it is more like self-love to me. It's kind of like treating yourself with sweetness, treating yourself with care, nurturing yourself, right? The mother archetype energy of the Empress. And you can see that the Empress in this deck is a heart growing a tree. So kind of in the present, we're being asked to take care of our heart, to, you know, I just realized too, right, Two of Cups, water energy, kind of growing this tree, like watering, you know, watering your plants, watering yourself, filling your own cup for a little bit, because maybe that explosive energy or whatever you did to kind of bring yourself into a balance was a little draining, right? Moving is draining. Whatever you went through, you know, it was a little draining. And now we're being asked to kind of take a bit of softness and care for ourselves, care for our heart, kind of grow our branches and grow our roots even, like kind of, you know, just focus on filling our own cup. Because what's coming in the future is the Mother of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and the Seven of Wands. We need to kind of relax now and nurture ourselves now, because we're going to have to step into this Mother of Swords energy because of the Seven of Wands energy. The Seven of Wands is kind of and traditionally it's kind of a guy like fighting back. He has his wand and he's like on the defensive. You're going to have to fight for what you want. And the Mother of Swords, she is the Ice Queen. You can kind of see her there. She has these icicles inside of her. The Queen of Air, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius energy, but she's the Queen of Swords. For me, as a Pisces, I resonate with the Queen of Cups, who moves from her heart space. The Queen of Swords, the Mother of Swords, moves from her head space, right? Air energy, swords, is all about intellect. And she is not afraid to bring down that sword and cut off anything that doesn't serve her. She's not afraid to fight for what she wants. She's not afraid to cross this rickety, scary bridge to get to the victory on the other side. She's gonna do what it takes. And I think that's why we're being asked in the present to kind of tap into softer energy and kind of relax a bit and fill our cup and kind of, you know, take care of ourselves because something is coming. And then it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just, you're gonna have to work for it. You're gonna have to fight for it. You're gonna have to tap into that Mother of Swords energy, set boundaries, you know, cut some stuff off. I'm hearing like trim like the hedges, like, you know, the Empress and the Two of Cups are really gonna be growing this tree. We're gonna be growing ourselves. We're going to really like kind of branch out. We're filling our cup, and then we're gonna have to really perfect it, kind of trim the edges, and again, just fight for what we want. That's what I'm kind of picking up here. And then again, the last card that I pulled where I was like, we need another card, the Hanged Man energy. The Hanged Man is telling us that we might be stuck. So I think after kind of taking that explosive, whatever it was to get us out of the Two of Pentacles, whatever kind of movement forward, like we had some rapid forward movement. A lot of people I know right now are going through some like major life changes. Whether it's moving, career shifts, quitting your job, relationships ending, whatever it is, something explosive happened, something changed. And so that happened, and now we're being asked to kind of like stay where we are, especially with all these retrogrades happening. Now is not the time to be making more big decisions. You already made it. You already made that big decision. You already did the thing. Now we tap into the Empress, the Two of Cups, and then the Mother of Swords and the Seven of Wands. We're gonna have to, yes, continue to work for things, and it's kind of like, almost like checks and balances, right? We're kind of staying in the same place, but we're kind of having to balance the Empress energy with the Mother of Swords energy. Like the Empress grows, right? We're watering ourselves, we're filling our own cups, we're growing those branches, and then the Mother of Swords says, I'm gonna refine those branches, I'm gonna cut off what needs to be cut off, and I'm going to, you know, shape it into a nice shrubbery and make it nice. And you might have to fight off some pests or some things that are threatening like your garden, but it's okay. It's okay. We are here for a reason, right? We're kind of in that checks and balances point of like finding that balance. We were out of balance. Something explosive happened to kind of, you know, get us into a good place. And now we're asked to kind of like even out and just chill here. The Hanged Man is, you can see, it's a cocoon. And the Hanged Man is all about, it could be a perspective shift also. But it's you're stuck, but you're stuck for a reason. You're stuck so you can do the work here in this cocoon so you can come out a butterfly. You know, when a butterfly goes into a cocoon, it has to turn to goo first. It has to completely break down before it can recreate itself into a butterfly. And it only comes out when it's ready. We're being asked to, you know, checks and balance our life, right? And balance our Empress with our Queen of Swords. And grow ourselves, but also keep it in line and don't let it get too overgrown, and keep it healthy and all of that stuff, because we don't want to get back into that Two of Pentacles energy of being completely unbalanced and juggling all these things and bleh, like we don't want that again, right? So I don't know, I feel pretty good about it. The Mother of Swords does scare me a little bit as someone who resonates more with the Mother of Cups or the Queen of Cups, but it's definitely an energy I've been getting better at. And you know, it comes with practice. It comes with practice. And I used to hate the Hanged Man, but now I kind of like the Hangman because I feel like the rest and the kind of being stuck is time to kind of recuperate. You know, I feel like that's definitely the energy, is like recuperation energy, healing ourselves so we can move forward. Just taking some time to be where we are. We already made like a major decision, or we changed something major in our lives. And now we just got to settle in here. All right, let's pull some oracle cards about it. Take a deep breath for me. Well, you know, if there's anything that I know about these oracle decks is they certainly do call us out a lot. They certainly do. I was hoping, I mean, not terrible cards, but you know, a little they're a little scary. So first we have acceptance is the answer, which this card is, I like this card, but I also hate this card. We don't like being told this, right? We don't like being told you just have to accept kind of where you are. There's no answers. You're not going to get out of it. Like, it's like, I don't have control over the situation. I just have to accept it. And that's what I was talking about with the retrograde season. Like, you just kind of have to accept the fuck shit. Because what's the next card that I pulled? Is the fucking. Acceptance is the answer when it comes to the fucking. When everything is a dumpster fire, when these retrogrades start to kick our butts, there's really not much you can do. You just gotta let that dumpster fire burn. Acceptance is the answer. You just kind of got to accept it for what it is. Because even though like this might be happening when everything goes into retrograde, we're still here. We're still here in the Hanged Man. We are minding our business, growing ourselves, checking and balancing ourselves in the Hanged Man energy. This might be happening around us, but we're like, nah, I accept what I can't control. I'm gonna chill and just vibe in my cocoon. I'm protected, right? The cocoon is a protective energy. So I accept this fucking that's coming. I accept this chaos that's about to come. The next card is Knock Knock and Tick Tock. This is similar to another card in the other deck from this creator, the Rhythms of Fate and the Tickings of Time. You know, the things are gonna kind of happen in their own divine timing. You kind of have to trust. Again, it's all about acceptance is the answer. You have to trust the divine timing of the universe. You have to trust that, you know, that whatever it is going to knock on that door when it's time. You know, we might be watching the clock like, oh, I just wish this would happen already. Like, I'm fighting for my life out here, Seven of Wands. I'm really fighting for what I want. I'm really tapping into my Mother of Swords energy. I'm cutting off, because this is over the Mother of Swords and the Seven of Wands. You know, I'm cutting off people energies, things that don't serve me, and I just have to trust the process, basically, because again, the fucking is over the Empress and the Two of Cups, which are very, you know, positive, happy cards, but we have the fucking over it. This is going to be happening around us while we're trying to water ourselves and heal ourselves and grow ourselves, and we just kind of have to vibe in acceptance, vibe in our cocoon, and trust that, you know, trust in the universe, trust the process. The last card that I pulled from the Oracle deck, which I was like, ugh, is the Hell Train. The Hell Train, the creator of this deck used to do live tarot readings, and every time she would start a reading, she lived next to a train station. You would just hear this like massive train horn every time she started a reading, and it just got to be called the Hell Train. The Hell Train and the fucking both give me tower energy. However, with the other cards here in this reading, I feel like this is something's gonna hit you like a train, but it's not gonna be terrible. Like, yeah, it's gonna be scary. I mean, the Hell Train is terrifying. It even has like 666 on it, and it's, you know, there's exclamation points. It's very aggressive, but that's what's gonna kind of catapult you out of this Hanged Man energy. The Hell Train's gonna arrive, and you're gonna be like, okay, it's time for me to get out of this, because the train is here. It's going to be a bit like tower energy, not necessarily catastrophe, but sudden and unexpected change, because we're trusting the process. We're accepting the fucking around us. And if we can do that, that Hell Train is going to come and knock us off our feet in a good way. She's going to come and be like, I got something in store for you, because you were able to kind of trust the process. And it might throw you off guard, right? It might be something you completely and totally don't expect. But I don't know. As scary as some of these cards are, I feel good about it. The smoke is coming like right in my face. I like the Hell Train. Like, the Hell Train is scary, but sometimes we got to ride that Hell Train, right? And I feel like it's going to come again with the Knock Knock Tick Tock. It's going to come when we're ready to get out of this hangman. When we're just about to get like really fidgety in that cocoon, and we're like, I gotta get out of here. That Hell Train's gonna come and be like, bam, and we're gonna be like, all right, cool. I'm a butterfly now. I'm a butterfly. I came out of that cocoon. I want to read some of the meanings of these cards from the guidebook, because oracle cards are up to the creators, right? Acceptance is the answer. It need not be embraced, condoned, or normalized, but neither can it be denied. To resist pain is to feel pain. To deny reality only places the burden of denial atop the burden of reality. To yield, like water does to denser matter, is not to cower but to dance. Acceptance is a way to move in tandem with reality, as well as a known ingredient in serenity. I love it. All right, the fucking, where are you? Sometimes things go deeply wrong. This is one of those times. The fire will go out eventually, and you can come back and see what's left once it does. Or not. Again, sometimes things go deeply wrong. This is one of those times. The fire will go out eventually, and you can come back and see what's left once it does. Or not. You gotta let it burn. Again, acceptance is the answer. We have to find that acceptance when the fucking is happening. Knock, knock. Tick-tock. Time is a construct that cannot be possessed, and therefore it cannot be lost. And yet, the dogged notion it's running out, or rather, you are running out of it. Divine timing. You're not running out of time. What's that that quote from the Princess Diaries where she's like, a queen is not late, she arrives exactly when she means to, right? I think that's kind of the vibe of Knock Knock Tick Tock. And the Hell Train. Where are you, Hell Train? You're scary, but you know, too late. This unavoidable confrontation is a long time coming. Toot toot, bitch, it's here. Look at all this smoke that's like as I'm saying this. Again, it says unavoidable confrontation. It's that Mother of Swords, Seven of Wands energy. It's coming, right? We're going to have to face our fears. We're going to have to put all this work into practice. You know, we're going to have to tap into our Mother of Swords energy to protect our Empress Two of Cups energy, to protect all that hard work we've done. We're going to have to, Seven of Wands, fight for it. We're going to have to set boundaries because the Hell Train's coming whether we like it or not. And it's going to be some kind of change, or again, unavoidable confrontation that's coming our way, but we're prepared for it. We're ready for it because we took the time in our Hanged Man. We worked on ourselves. We watered our branches. We filled our own cup. And then we also learned, and we also set boundaries, and we also practiced setting boundaries and fought for what we have. The Hell Train can't fuck with us. The fucking can't even fuck with us. We're trusting divine timing. We're tapping into our acceptance, and I don't know. Again, scary, but not really. Like, we're like, ooh, but we're going to get through it because we've done the work. So I feel okay about it. I feel actually pretty good about it. You know, you get to a point with acceptance is the answer, and with all the hard work that you've done, that the Hell Train and the fucking and the Tower doesn't scare you anymore. Just like the retrogrades shouldn't scare you. You're like, I got this. I am that bitch. So I hope that this resonates with you, my lovelies. I hope you have a wonderful Pisces full moon. Remember, we're doing our 30-day yoga challenge in the membership. Live things will resume shortly once I get all settled. I think that's all I got. I do have a Mercury retrograde yoga class as well on my YouTube if you'd like to do that. And I think that's it, my lovelies. And I will see you next time.